Let's go. Welcome.
Hello.
Dylan,
Hey,
Dave.
guys. Howdy.
How's it
Hey,
going?
before we even get into this, I have an announcement.
Okay. Oh.
It's about time
Your
you
time.
you save that crack for the actual stream, man.
So I know I always screw that
That's-
up.
that
So I'm gonna
sounds
have to
like
get out.
I was gonna say, this sounds like the champagne of beers.
That's exactly what it is. Let me get out in front of it. My eyes are completely bloodshot and watery. I just reverse seared a couple ribeyes, and the cast iron was a little smoky, and that's what I have not been crying, and I have not been smoking big doinks.
Yeah, it looks like you reversed here a couple bong hits, man.
How would that even
You
work?
get it? I don't even know.
Right.
Hey,
I just
I'm
drank the
drinking-
bong water.
I'm drinking mezcal. I haven't had a sip yet. Here's my first one.
Ooh. Is it just
Oh,
mezcal?
that's
neat?
awesome, man.
Is it
Ah, yeah.
smoky?
That first one burns going down. Love it. Yeah, it's smoky.
Dylan, man, that's awesome. Which sponsor is that?
This is not a sponsor today. This is just Oaxaca.
Oh,
It's very good though. Smart ass.
What's Oaxaca?
I'm just out here having fun.
Oaxaca's the brand of mezcal, dude. Catch up, Brett. Look at that hair on Brett, man.
I know,
Goodness.
man. It feels weird. I kind of miss the flow, honestly.
I know you said you went to Barrett's barber, but it looks like you took Barrett with you and said, "Just give me what this guy has," because that's
That's
the
exactly-
same exact haircut.
It's exactly what I said, Dylan. And
Okay.
she said, okay. And she gave me the Barrett Dudley. And
Looks tight,
I'm
man.
very happy with it. Thank you. Thank you. Man, well, this is
Yeah.
fun.
We're having fun, aren't we?
This is
Where's
going to be
Will?
great. Yeah, where's Will DeFreeze, Dylan?
Will he's doing some birthday related stuff. It is his wife Sally's birthday today. Happy birthday again to Sally, and they're doing something. I'm not real sure what. So we gave him the night off. No big deal. We got a solid lineup of guests though, so I'm not worried about it.
We do. And Will also said if he gets an opportunity, he might pop in and just say what's up to the squad.
Okay.
He might be like 14 IPAs deep or something. That might be fun. But a solid lineup. We're talking new podcasts. I don't know if you guys want to make any announcements, but we're talking new podcasts. We're doing breakfast for dinner, Dylan. It's gonna be great.
I don't think we have anything to announce as far as sports goes, like podcast wise. We have a short list of names, I believe, for the pod. Probably won't share those tonight, but look forward to something happening soon.
We can't
Unless Dave
share
wants
those.
No, we're not. We're not going to.
We can't because like somebody will go out and somebody will go snag our handle, our IP, and we'll have to negotiate. And we just don't have time for that.
But is that officially there's a new podcast happening? I don't know if we've actually announced that.
We've dropped numerous hints that it was going down, but yeah, it's going down. So what else needs to be said? Sports pod.
Sports pod.
It's featuring Dave's going to be the man. He'll be the host. I'm going to be his compadre, and then I won't say who else will be joining us, but we have some rotating guests that people will definitely be into. So should be tight.
We're gonna have a whole cast of characters, man. It's gonna be wacky.
Some new faces, some old faces. Should be fun.
Somebody in the comments said that I should take this moment to denounce racism, and I will go ahead and do that. I denounce racism formally and unequivocally.
I too am very against racism.
I will third that. Against racism formally across the board. Randy, also in the green room, says he's also against racism.
Good. Thank you, Randy.
Man.
Hey, are we dude, shut up. Randy in the private chat. He needs to get off. I hate this bit he's doing. We can't even tell people what it is. Yeah, I guess we can. He's got the worst names for a sports podcast, and he just repeatedly hits us with them.
Yeah.
Like he knows they're bad. He's just tanking. I have no choice but to respect it, but God.
Like calling an audible or something was one of them.
It was an audio bowl.
Because it's a podcast.
Because our medium is audio.
Oh my god. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I'm looking for something. No, don't worry about it. I got to text something. You're about to see it. It's kind of related, but it's kind of not.
Okay,
anyway.
I'm psyched for this.
Well, the people want to know. Brett, what are you? You're not in Houston. Where are you? Are you at your apartment?
I am in my apartment in Austin, Texas. Yeah, I haven't done much today. I did my pool's closed, my gym's closed. So I did a home workout, and that's about it, Dave. I think we can announce
we're officially kettlebell workout today.
We're officially a Whoop podcast now. That's kind of fun.
I look forward to obtaining my Whoop and wearing it alongside.
Official new sponsor alert.
Dylan, is this how you do it?
Whoop. Whoop.
Where are my Aggies at? Oh God.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
That's what they do, Brett. They just run around yelling that at bars.
Hey, can I say if you're in the chat right now and you give us a name for the currently unnamed sports podcast, can we officially add it to the short list to be discussed later?
I mean, if someone drops gold in there, there's no reason why we wouldn't include it. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, have at it.
You have a sports and I was going to say why. I'm just not going to say anything. I'm sorry.
How about this? How about this, Brett? If we end up using that person's name, we'll send them a mouse pad.
Wow.
I think that's a no-brainer.
Wonder if Micah will be on board with that. We can have him send it. He sent out all the old ones for us.
Somebody really said front door cover. That's funny.
Touching basketball.
Somebody was saying backdoor team mom cover, which I don't even understand.
Yeah, I don't like that.
This is from Tide. He just said balls deep.
There's got to be at least 10 of those already that have been up and not caught on.
Tide, you're supposed to be working right now, Tide, actually. So what are you doing on here?
Who is that?
The specials we're running tonight are insane.
That was Tide, man, from Wilmots.
Oh, Tide. That's my mistake.
I think this one's pointed at Dylan, touching rim.
It's not. Actually,
I hate that.
Kind of funny.
Our avatar is just that silhouette, Micah's shadow over your lifeless body.
Over my corpse. Oh, man.
Oh, gosh.
It's still crazy to me that you did not have severe damage from that. The way you landed,
Dave, I'm telling you, it hurts so bad, and because of the way I landed, when I came down, I thought that it was like a legit compound fracture. I was afraid to look at it, and then I remember you were there, and I said, Dave, touch it and see if there's like a bone sticking out, and you like lightly like put your hand down like my knee and down. Oh my God.
Do you remember when I was like rubbing your head on the way to the hospital, telling you to stay conscious? Talk to me, Dorn.
I was crying my eyes out.
Yeah.
Man.
Ooh. Is that the most painful thing that's ever happened to you? Besides the breaking your neck thing?
The breaking my neck thing didn't hurt so bad. It was just really scary. But as far as pain goes, it was just like a super strong jolt to my neck. I knew something was wrong, but it wasn't like really painful. Yeah. So I did this. I was holding it in my head like this for like 3 hours until I got to the hospital. It was weird.
Hey, T. McBurney in the comments has an idea for a show name, and I think it's at least worth kicking around.
This one. Compound fracture.
Man, I don't know. There's an implication there, and I don't know if we can do it.
If we do compound fracture, we get a kombucha brand on board. I don't hate that.
See, that's why we hired him, man. He's always thinking like he's 2 steps ahead of everybody.
Dave, I was asking you this earlier. Why isn't there a veterinary podcast called It Hard to Spay in our network?
Man, I guess probably because none of us are veterinarians.
Yeah, you got to think that's going to be a small audience, man. It doesn't have a lot of reach, but I don't hate the name.
This is in Dylan's son, Out of the Parks.
Yeah. I mean, I like it. It's not going to work, but I like it. I like where your head's at.
To be honest, most of these are terrible.
They're not great. They're not great, especially watching sports at Hooters with Warren.
That's the one. That's the best one.
It's a little wordy. Alec.
Is Hooters open right now? Like, what do they put on the TVs?
ESPN Classic.
Oh yeah,
It's just like Ollie Liston on repeat.
Oh man.
Jeff Cat, stop.
I gotta say, man, I have genuinely enjoyed drinking Miller High Life for the last couple of weeks.
I'm glad.
You know it's a champagne of beers, David.
Oh, I have to disclose this. They're paying me significantly under the table to say that, more than y'all. I'm kind of got like a bonus influencer deal with them.
What you don't know is I negotiated that, and I'm getting paid handsomely as
Are you
well.
getting a taste? You're getting a taste? Say you're getting a taste.
I got the pre-tax cut. You're under the table cash, so mine's legal, but
I'm getting kickbacks. Y'all don't know about those.
No, you're not. You're not getting kickbacks.
I've always loved the term kickback. It's so tight. Yeah, I'm getting kickbacks from that.
Dylan, because I like you, I'll let you wet your beak a little bit.
I'm just getting my beak wet.
Dip your toe in. We'll talk after this, bud.
Shouts to Brett's former coworkers on that one.
Hey, do you remember our buddy and our Betty also from college, Frat Jones?
Oh, of course.
So I lived with him for a time, interestingly enough, at the compound is what we called it.
Mm-hmm.
And he had the funniest bit going because people would have leftover food in the fridge, and he would just like take it, and he would take a little bit of it and be like, dude, what are you doing, man? You can't just take my leftover Spud Ranch or whatever. He'd be like, dude, I'm taxing it. We'd be like, what? He'd be like, it's a tax, man. I'm levying a tax. We're like, I don't really understand what you're talking about, but yeah, I guess go ahead and have it.
He actually texted me last week because he saw my my picture on the rowback.com. And he's like, dude, what's going on? This is you. Like, yeah, man. I said, use promo code Rosie20, get 20% off. Hooked Frat Jones up. So he's out there somewhere just sporting a new Roby.
Ooh.
We're calling him Robies. Yeah.
Hey, speaking of new podcasts, you guys know we launched another one as of yesterday.
No, I missed that.
Yeah, I heard.
It was all over our feeds, Dave. But we have the co-hosts and stars of so many screens, Cat Pet and J.R. Hickey, in the building.
Yo.
Wow.
What's going on, guys?
Welcome, guys.
Hi.
What is up? So many screens. A top 10 TV and film podcast as of today, which is kind of tight.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Crushing the 5-star reviews. All the listeners out there, thank you. That boosted us up to the charts.
What do they
Appreciate it.
win again? What do we need to be aware of here?
They win
Why
a
doesn't my
$1 Wash Media gift card and a personalized TikTok from yours truly. The gift
Oh
that
my God.
Wow.
I know.
That's a gift that
Pet.
keeps on giving.
Are you concerned that TikTok is stealing all of your data?
No, I probably should be though.
Well, they are. Just it's okay. I'm on there too. So
Yeah, so, yeah, I just got your
Hey.
follow notification.
Hey, JR,
yo?
why are people giving you so much shit for the way you say hangover?
I know. I saw
You seen
that.
it?
I guess it's my. I don't know. It's allergy season out here in the Bay Area, but also I've just kind of got that nasally like Midwestern thing. I say like hangover or pain in the ass. Like you can kind of hear it. It comes up from up here. So
Okay.
apologies to that one guy and everyone else.
There's already been a mention of it in the comments. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
Go ahead, Kate.
No, I didn't notice when you said hangover. Weirdly.
Well, like nobody can make fun of the way I talk because Kate talks like she's from the Northeast. Like we all talk differently. Let's be welcoming
Both.
on so many screens.
Do you say both, Kate?
Someone asked me this the other day. Both. Is that weird?
Both.
Both. I don't know.
No, that's how people usually
You're
say
fine.
it. So
Yeah. I never noticed anyone said it weird from upstate.
Guys, pretend that you're trying to pitch us on a unique investment opportunity, and you have 30 seconds to do it. And said unique investment opportunity is a pop culture podcast.
Yeah.
Go.
Pretend we're in an elevator going from the first floor to the 10th.
JR, you can take this one. You're better at this.
I've heard of these before, Dylan. So everyone's talking about pop culture. Everyone's watching things. The first question that comes up when you meet anybody anywhere, whether it's a social outing, a first date, some sort of mandatory corporate thing, they go, what are you watching? So what Kate and I are doing is we're talking about what everybody should be talking about. So many options out there across so many screens. So we are here to be your pop culture guides. The Wash pop culture people. I have a pretty strong background in television and media. And Kate, obviously, as you guys know, has an insane pop culture social media background. So the two of us, we make a perfect pairing.
Kate, your answer.
That was really good.
I need to be sold.
Are you in, Dave?
Hosts.
That was a little over 30 seconds, but I'm still interested. I need something from Kate. I need something from Kate, though, to kind of put it over the edge.
So bad.
We're on the 2-yard line.
All
We're on
right.
the 2. We need to get it in.
Punch it in, Kate.
Okay. We're literally talking about what everyone should be talking about. So if you don't listen to us, then you're a nobody.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Because
Hey,
everybody's
sword?
talking about it. So if you don't, you're a nobody. I got that. That's
Exactly. Yeah. That was terrible.
no. You landed the plane. Kate,
Yeah.
somebody wanted to know
Well-
if you're in the lodge right now because it looks lodgy.
It does. No, I'm in my house. People always make fun of me for it.
It's a tight house. It's on a lake.
It is.
They will make fun of anything in your house. I've learned that people will come at you for your crown molding, your your popcorn ceilings. I don't know. I mean, just pretty much if there's one flaw, it ends up in a Snapchat. Someone's going to notice it and be like, "Hey, man, seems like you could use a bar cart in that open space there." Like,
God.
yeah, I guess I could.
Empty cabinets too.
Someone told me I looked like I was in an outhouse.
It's just rude.
It's a lake house. Like it's on the
It's a
lake.
lake
Like,
house.
that's what they're supposed to look like.
Let me see if I can show you guys the view. My windows are very dirty.
Look at that.
Hey, that's sick.
Wow.
Sick.
I know. You guys probably see that every day on my Instagram stories.
What
Do
lake
you
is
kayak on the red?
I do kayak on the rag. It's Rainbow Lake.
that? Okay.
Yes.
Now people know where you live, Pat. That was a trick question.
Well, if I get
That's
murdered,
great.
you know who it was.
Yeah, that's awesome. I could do the same thing. I should bring out my laptop onto my back patio and show you guys my neighbor's house that's 6 feet away.
Dave, have you made any
Suburb,
additions to
man.
the Dave Ruff Swing Academy lately?
Yeah, I did. I added a little kettlebell. We're going to do some strength training because it's important to maintain that during the season. You know, nothing crazy, just some active recovery. 35-pound, 30-pound. Shout out to the backer who hooked me up with some kettlebells in this uncertain time. They're very hard to find right now.
You had a backer hook you up?
I mean, I paid legal tender for them. There was an exchange of monies.
Let's see. We had somebody reach out and chirp Klein today in the DMs that was like, hey, Klein's discount at Lulu sucks. Use mine instead. I was like, damn.
Oh. Damn.
Okay.
That's nice to have.
Yeah.
Guys, I
Shouts
thought
to
about
him.
it. This podcast sounds good. Let's move forward.
Yeah.
That works.
Wow.
First
Dave's
time
in.
hearing about it, Dave.
Shout out to Ricky for the logo update. That thing was popping.
Dude,
Nice
but like
Torch.
within 5 minutes of us announcing, he had a new one. He was like, this logo of yours hurts. Let me get you something with some style. And I'm glad he did.
I love brutal
he's done a-
honesty.
He's done a lot of good work for us. He's got some skills, man.
Yeah.
Shouts to
He gave us like
Out of
20 options.
And then out of the blue, he's like, "Hey, here's a Twitter header too." Like he's on his game. Shout out Ricky.
Yeah.
We also have some heat in the pipeline with Ricky that I'm very excited about,
Ooh.
along with so many screens, podcast logo, and header.
Of course.
Hey, how collectively mad were you guys at like the 3 months of getting this just right before we launched?
I say that we did a pilot season, Kate and I. We recorded an entire season of a podcast for absolutely nobody. There are some pieces of content we might actually take from. We might take like some segments we did back then and include it in some future episodes. We've had some people asking about like Other People Normal People on Hulu is a pretty hot show. Kate and I reviewed every episode of Normal People, and the only people who got to hear it were Dave and Brett. So we got to release that to the fans.
Yeah, we
They're
did.
very good podcasts. But
Yeah, we did. We JR and I obviously have never met because we are as far apart geographically
Possible.
pretty much as possible. But yeah, so we had to like talk to each other frequently to get this off the ground. And here we are.
Yeah, like I was telling some people, some investors recently, you don't just bring out the table side guac to the table. You got to let it sit. You got to let it breathe a little bit, and then you bring it to the table, and then you prepare it. So basically, your podcast is the table side guac of Washed Media. So congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It's a good way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for the opportunity. Honestly, it was good that we did it. It was an opportunity for Tate and I to get to know each other and did some at-bats in front of the mic. I've had a lot of at-bats, as you guys know, but I think it was good for Tate and I to like work together.
Tell the people what you did previously, JR, the Oh Yeah pod.
Yeah, I just announced today that the pod's on hiatus for the next few months due to so many screens. But yeah, for a year and a half, I recapped every episode of the hit HBO dramedy Entourage. I've had 2 of the 5 people on this live stream on that podcast to review episodes. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
I would have gone. JR also invited me, but I've never watched a single episode of Entourage, so I apologize.
How is that possible?
I haven't either.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kate, I mean, it's more crazy for Brett because, I mean, look at Brett. His name's Brett, first of all. You can tell me Brett didn't watch a single episode of Entourage?
Yeah, man. Vinny and E. Kevin Connolly hosted us at his bar in Hollywood one day for like the AFC Championship game. Super nice guy, and everybody's like treating him like he's God's gift. I just didn't know who he was. I was like, "Hey, man, like, nice to meet you. Thanks for like having us at your bar." And everybody's like, "Dude, that's fucking Kevin Connolly." And I'm sorry, man, I didn't.
So Kevin Connolly's story. This podcast takes off pretty quickly. It was kind of a weird idea that I had. I reach out to him pretty quickly, and I'm like, "Hey, man, would love to do something with you. Have you on the pod?" He ignores me. Then he announces that he's starting his own podcasting company. So I reach out to him again, and I'm like, dude, if you want to do something, like, you should have a weekly Entourage podcast. I will do the late work. You just come in, provide some color. I also at the same time reached out to Doug Ellen, the creator of Entourage, and he was like, you're doing what? What's a podcast? I don't get it. A year later, they release Victory, the podcast, an Entourage rewatch podcast, which is essentially what I've been doing for the past year. Now, don't get me wrong, like, those are the guys who should be doing it, but little coincidental that I told them both this idea, and then I have been doing this idea for a year, and now they're doing that idea.
Hey,
It's such
JR,
a Hollywood story.
I don't know if you listened to Monday's Circling Back, but I got a lot of shit during that episode for
I did.
answering the question with I'm the Vinny Chase of the group. Apparently, I'm like the first person to ever give that very conceited answer.
The way I framed it, I don't know if you remember this, Dylan. The way I framed it, though, was who in the Circling Back crew are you? And we went down the list. Will had already been on. He had called E. And then so we agreed that Dave was Drama and that Micah was Turtle, which kind of by process of elimination, you were Vinny.
Are you coming to my defense here?
I'm coming to your defense a little bit.
That puts me in a much better light than just saying like, oh yeah, I'm the Vinny.
But you know what?
I'm the movie star of the group.
my last episode I did, like the last episode of Oh Yeah, probably for the year, was with Robbie Hummel. He was a star basketball player at Purdue University, and he played on the Timberwolves for a couple of years. And I asked that question, which Entourage character are you? And he was like, I don't know how to say this. And I was like, dude, you're the only NBA player in your crew, aren't you? And he's like, yeah, I'm Vinny. So you and an all Big Ten basketball player, Thorn.
I'll take it, man. I'll take it.
Unbelievable. What did I say I was drama? What did I even say?
I think you said you were drama, but I framed it. It was a trap. Like, I think you said because you're older. I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, even though Dylan's significantly older than all of us, I think that I do share a lot of the same characteristics as drama. I get it.
Dave's about to be the same age that I am. Don't let him fool you guys.
We've never seen the birth certificate.
I don't talk about that publicly, Dylan. Thanks.
Hey, Brett,
Oh,
someone commented, and I agree, that they thought you were wearing a puka shell necklace.
Yeah, no, it's just part of the t-shirt. It's on my sleeves too. It's just
I see it now. At first, I really thought it was a puka shell necklace, though.
I used to have a white one that was that exact length right there. Like
Oh,
not
yeah?
quite a choker, but it didn't hang down.
yeah, no, I've never
Jokers
had
are
one.
coming back.
Are they?
I thought are they gone now? Kate, they were like 2016, right?
Remember, everyone had that choker that was like a black string with a white little bead. Maybe it was just a Northeast girl thing.
Hmm.
That was
Make it
Uggs
down
and,
here.
that was Uggs and a North Face, Kate.
No, like in college, everyone had they had a black little choker with like a white little bead. I don't know. No one wears them anymore.
I'm a fan of
Remember Boosh, who used to work with Dylan?
Of
He had a
course, yeah.
tweet. He had a tweet about chokers. I don't know if you remember it. Would like to say it for everybody, but
Knowing Bush, and I think I might recall the gist of what he was saying. Probably something
It's
I can't say
inappropriate.
out loud. Yeah,
yeah, you know, it would be It was a Boosh tweet though. What's his name on the? Oh, look at that! It's beer time.
Well, Vizzy.
I think now he's what's up, Bush?
Love it. We need to get him on.
Yeah. What time are we doing the food thing, Brett?
In 5 minutes.
Okay.
Hey JR,
so-
where are you now? Sorry, where's JR? You're not in San Francisco. Where are you broadcasting from?
No, I'm in San Francisco. I'm moving to SoCal in 3 weeks.
Damn.
It even says San Francisco over his right shoulder.
Yeah, I have the basic
Other
Bed
one.
Bath & Beyond frame collection.
Yeah.
Here.
There it is.
JR, what can you
I
teach
like that.
Dylan? What can you teach Dylan about the marine layer?
Oh, damn, dude. Have you ever heard of a microclimate, Dylan? It's crazy.
Oh, never.
A microclimate is where a
He's
microclimate is where the clouds-
anti-microclimate change.
Dude, I'm a big macro climate guy. I don't really get involved in the micro stuff.
I totally get it.
Yeah.
What is it, JR? What are you drinking?
It's a TSA. It's a Kolsch. TSA is I think it's an SF beer. Yeah. Fort Point Beer Company, San Francisco, California.
Damn. Must be nice.
Stunt.
Hey, on so many screens, what shows are on there right now if I go to the pod stream? What shows have y'all done? Have y'all done Hamilton yet?
Mm-hmm.
We did Hamilton. That was our initial. It was our first episode, but really, as you know, Dave, it was our seventh.
It was.
We also
The
did.
chemistry's cooking.
Yeah, we also did Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix. We did the first couple episodes of that. We did Teen of Staten Island, and then some recommendations. I think we talked about Rami. What else did we talk about, Tate?
I Know This Much Is True on HBO.
Yeah.
I'm blanking.
We did
Are
our
y'all
favorite.
watching 000?
I want to watch that. We didn't watch it yet.
Yeah, I want to watch it too.
Man,
Ooh.
it's getting, Dave, just like we talked about, it's getting good.
Is it
Dylan.
violent,
It was already good.
right?
Just wait.
I waited. I'm to the point that I was waiting for. I'm pretty sure. Like it's
Now
legit.
you're gonna wait again. Wait again, dude. I'm telling you. Yeah, Kate, it's
keep
extraordinarily violent. In time.
It's violent.
Points.
Yes.
JR's like, I think he might think I'm a psycho because I'm like, oh,
Serial
that's
killer.
dark, I love it. I only like violent, dark, scary things.
They went from like Muslim extreme jihadists to Mexican cartel from one episode to the next, and somehow it's like the same storyline. It's incredible.
Yeah, I'll watch that.
Just super light, easy hang.
Exactly.
Kevin, we did Outer Banks on our very first episode, which was like a long time ago, and it's not really relevant anymore. So I'm sorry.
We're checking out. So next Tuesday, we're going to check out Palm Springs, the Adam Sandberg movie that's dropping on Hulu on Friday. So if you guys are going to listen to So Many Screens next Tuesday, check out Palm Springs, the movie, over the weekend. We also have like about 100 5-star reviews to get through and pitch some of our favorites. So be on the lookout for that.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. All right. Well, JR, where can the people find you?
At JR will do it on Instagram and Twitter, but more importantly, follow at So Many Screens on both IG and Twitter as well. That's the focus right now.
Good stuff.
I'm
Thanks,
excited.
JR.
I'm excited to link and build with both of you.
You as well. We got to have each of you on for an episode. We'll talk about your favorite TV show, movie, music, whatever you want. There's so many things to talk about because there are so many screens.
Oh man.
I want
How
to
much
be
does everyone
defending,
fucking hate me right now?
defending Wedding Crashers. No, we're doing great, JR. All right. Thanks, JR.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Have a
Love
good
you,
one.
JR. You're the man.
Later, guys.
You're the man.
Bye.
Man,
So
we just bumped JR.
Am I staying on for breakfast?
You're staying on for breakfast, Cat Pat.
I've been waiting for this.
Also joining us for breakfast, the man, the myth, the legend of I was going to say Duncanville, but I don't believe it's Duncanville.
Not.
A Dallas suburb. Regardless, KJ is back on the stream. KJ,
So close.
welcome back.
What's going on, Brett?
Where are you from?
I'm from Arlington. If anyone has
okay.
any critiques to talk about Arlington,
The crown jewel of DFW.
but no, I live in
Man.
DeSoto, which is next to Duncanville.
KJ, my ex-wife is from Arlington, so I've spent many road trips there.
I can appreciate that. I was even pandering. I was going to take the shirt off. I was like, okay, I've got a Turnpike shirt on. I'll take it off, but this is my olive branch this week. I felt like we got crossways about, Panera and all that, but we'll put it aside.
That is a good-looking shirt, sir.
I like that.
It's no
You wear
G.
that to Papados off.
do
What's
not.
that highway? Oh man, that's
67,
yes.
45, you name it. There's always a Papados down these parts.
in Arlington specifically. I had a fantastic
30
cocktail over there.
Yeah.
Dude, a top 5 airport meal I've ever had was in Hobby in Houston, and it was at the Papados on a connecting flight back to Austin from Cabo. And I had Papados, and I had a big thing of chicken strips, and they were top 5 of all time.
You had chicken strips from Papados?
I did. I
Was
did.
this-
I was feeling them.
Like before the 7th grade?
This was like last year.
Fair. I will say seafood before getting on a flight is rolling the dice. So,
I was violently hungover, so I just needed something fried.
I can't hate that. But you know what I do hate? Anti-Semitism. I'll take that stand right now. It was asked of me in the comments, and I will. I'll bravely stand for that.
I
Thank
kind of
you.
want to know.
Thank you for your courage.
too. KJ, please
Ooh.
speak to this.
Oh no. That is it's a lot of just neglect of every other part of the body. And you just get in the garage, throw some weights up, and get back in the house. That's it.
KJ has a squat rack. He has a squat rack in his garage. He's one of those guys who's got like the real deal.
There's a
Seriously,
reason that
right?
kettlebells were sold out for a reason. I hoarded those some bitches before the end of the year.
They're all in DeSoto.
Exactly.
Damn. KJ always has to come on the live stream and just flex how good his audio is.
Okay.
It's
So
so-
ridiculous, honestly.
What are you?
Okay.
Yeah. What is this?
I mean, I throw the microphone up. I've got the same board that you guys use to record. This is no secret.
It's
You
unbelievable.
know better than we do, but we have the same board. I'm not real sure what's going on.
Yeah, it's. I'm real close to the router. I'll give it to the router. How about that?
Okay.
Well, KJ, you are a veteran of this competition. Cat Pat, this is your first time as a judge. Are you familiar with the process?
Yes, I believe so.
You were one of the proprietary Dessert Week people who got that on board. So thank you for that. Will said pound for pound, the best meals. I'm going to disagree with him because I've seen this week, David, and this week's unbelievable. That being said, look at what we're working with this week, Dylan. Look at what we're working with this week. Our friend Dana, she's making pancakes with our logo.
Oh,
and look at this, Dylan. And look at this. She goes, she made a pancake.
Okay.
Buddy.
oh, man, come on.
Working pancakes.
Okay. You get a clap from me. That's pretty awesome.
Come on now.
it.
And then I kind of like this for like a t-shirt, honestly, just like a washed pancake with syrup and butter on it.
Man, she's really tugging at the heartstrings with that buddy I'm working set up there.
But like, look at this. I don't even know how you do. Like, how do you do this?
There's one problem.
What does the top one say?
What is it?
Oh, it's Dave. It's a Dave coffee cup.
Hold on. What's the problem?
I don't know. You want to take any guesses?
The Aunt Jemima.
Man,
There we go. I've been an RKP fan forever. This is why.
I apologize for putting the Aunt Jemima endorsement.
Hey, everything else though, we love it. We love it.
That glass of milk
I was
looks
gonna-
incredible.
I love milk in a mason jar. I've always said that's the only way to drink milk.
She mentioned that is an ice cold glass of oat milk.
Okay.
Ooh.
Can I say something about oat milk? I've been riding hard for oat milk. I like oat milk with cereal or, in some coffee and some cold brew. I can't just sit down and drink a glass of oat milk or almond milk or any kind of non-dairy milk. It's purely an accessory for me, not like the entire deal.
Almond milk's the number one here.
Agree with KJ. Guys, I just want to, before we go to the next one, I just want to address the rumors. Josh is excited for Wait with Ranchos or Breakfast Talk is the winner of something more deserving tonight. I'll be honest with you. Both of those are entered. It's not up to me who wins. I want to throw that out there that there's people in the comments already saying this is going to happen.
We brought a Yankee in to be a ringer to vote against these kind of Southern cuisine.
We had to balance it out.
Yeah.
Probably the same guy, but someone said the exact same thing on Twitter to me. So probably you, Josh. Look,
in that case,
we're fair here.
Yeah, we've never gotten it wrong. Everybody always says like, "Oh, they nailed it tonight. The right meal won."
I think we're more than fair. And that being said, let's go to those tacos, Dave. Chris did the Texas-style smoked brisket tacos with a scrambled egg, beef tallow mushrooms, and fresh cabbage slaw, topped with fresh avocado and a side of wickedly crispy potato hash. Dave, you're the taco guy.
That's a hearty taco.
I've got a question about that avocado presentation.
I don't think I have an answer for you, but you can ask it.
I'm wondering what their slice method was here. I'm not holding it against them. I'm curious. And also, man, that's a lot of volume for that tiny little tortilla. I don't know if that thing's going to hold up with the fold.
Am I high, or is that avocado like 10 inches long? Look at the size of that thing.
You're the height guy.
You're also the avocado guy.
Dylan.
The scale of what I'm looking at here. Either it's a small taco, like a small tortilla, or the biggest avocado that's ever graced this planet. I'm not real sure what's going on.
Do you even remember what an avocado tastes like, Dylan? Because ever since you stopped trying to realize gains, like
Dave, I didn't stop completely. I just cut way back. Calm down.
Okay.
Dave, you were wondering about the validity of the meat involved in this presentation. He showed his work.
Okay.
Oh, this changes a lot. Yes.
He did smoke a brisket, and he did prove it. KJ, your thoughts here?
Major respect for throwing the mushrooms on the breakfast taco. That's an underutilized item to beef up some breakfast tacos. It's in my top 2, as they would say.
Cat
Wait, what kind of meat is this?
Smoked brisket.
Okay. All right. Well, let
They
me.
say Texas style. I don't know exactly what that means, but Texas style smoked brisket.
Okay. Well, let me get out in front of it and just say, I am a vegetarian, but I can still appreciate. Good. I'm trying to say this without sounding like fucking perverted, but you know what I mean. Like meat, I can appreciate when it looks tasty, but
Okay.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I have to say.
That was aesthetically pleasing brisket. I will give you that. Let's see Let's see it one more time. The brisket.
Do I see red onion or purple onion on there, whatever color it's usually called?
They say fresh cabbage slaw, which I believe is what you're seeing in there, Dylan. Some coleslaw of some sort.
That's a big boy chunk.
And what's beef tallow? Is that bone marrow but cooked up?
I believe it's just beef fat. Using beef fat to fry your mushrooms, just being fancy about it.
Got it. Okay.
I could be wrong, but that's my.
Well, speaking of fancy, KJ, our friend Gordon went with homemade shakshuka, which is a North African Mediterranean dish. Eggs poached in a tomato-based stew, served with homemade bacon fat tortillas, and he did it in the skillet here.
Damn, son.
Oh wow! This has got to be our most unique dish we've ever had.
Homemade shakshuka. We got 2 submissions of the shakshuka, and they both look fantastic. But I went with this one because it had the presentation instead of just the dish being cooked. So Dylan, lead us off here on the shakshuka.
I'm just laughing at Fletcher Bond Johnson's comment. He said, "Why did he have Parks take this pick?" It's not a terrible pick. It's a little up close, but look, this sounds way over my head, which always intrigues me when it comes to food. I'm into it. I don't know. I would love to taste it. I can't imagine what it tastes like, but it looks fantastic. I'm impressed.
Cat Pat.
This looks very tasty, up my alley. I don't know if it's gonna be my winner, but this is one of the beginning ones, so we'll see. But A for effort.
KJ, are you frying are you making your homemade tortillas in bacon fat?
I mean, that's a legit step. The only thing I need to say, if we go back to the plate presentation, is this may be the first time we've seen someone take their picture on the seconds plate. Like they went back for another round, and they're like, you know what? Shit, I forgot. I've got to submit the product.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I respect the authenticity from top to bottom. This is legit.
Yeah, that's funny.
Dave Ruff.
Man, I don't really know exactly what I'm looking at, but I love that I don't, and that's actually that's a good thing. It looks great. That's
shakshuka.
That's shakshuka.
It's eggs poached in tomato stew, which I've always poached my eggs in water, but poaching them in tomato stew is fantastic.
I mean, look, I like Mo Bamba as much as T-Man and the next guy, but yeah, no, the skillet looks really good. That's the photo right there. That actually puts it over the top for me. This is in my top 3.
Agreed.
I have a feeling you're going to like this one too, Dave. Danny, he did a Bryson DeChamp breakfast sandwich. Look at this thing.
Oh boy.
Oh, it takes up the whole screen. Goodness. You ready for this heart attack situation? An onion bagel with cream cheese, 2 scrambled eggs, 5 slices of bacon, a 1/4 pound of sausage, 2 over-easy eggs, and a sriracha drizzled on top. He switched the protein shake out for a blue pommy and homemade cold brew, Dave.
I can't. Okay. Has anybody ever enjoyed a breakfast meal with a hard seltzer? I feel like that is no one is doing that, right?
little Brett busy.
I mean,
Oh my God. Yeah, dude. I mean, I also respect that cold brew. It looks like they just poured the concentrate in there and didn't cut it at all. 5 pieces of bacon or 6?
he said 5 slices of bacon.
Okay.
He's also doing
you know-
multiple eggs, 2 scrambled eggs and 2 over easy eggs.
Let me defer to my my friend Kate here about the bagel situation. The onion, is it onion bagel? Is that what it is?
Onion bagel with cream cheese on it already.
This, I think, looks delicious. However, I feel like you would feel like absolute shit after eating it. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, this is a marathon.
You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong.
This is going to ruin your entire day. Is the bagel toasted? That's important.
Unclear.
I agree. I don't see any signs of toast on that. It's very questionable.
KJ,
Toasted. No.
I mean,
I don't know. Hard to say.
it looks amazing. I am a big breakfast sandwich fan. Love them in all forms or fashion. I will say, if you're going to throw a soft egg on anything, maybe let me break the yolk. Don't make me scoop the sandwich out of it. So this is just me envisioning eating this meal. But, I'd pay $12 for this.
Okay. Dylan, are you
What's
taking this
the-
on?
I was just gonna say I'm going to the napkin after every single bite. This is a very messy sandwich. I think it's borderline doing too much. Actually, not even borderline. It's straight up doing too much. There's too much going on. It looks delicious. I have no doubt it will taste amazing, but I'm just gonna be a mess. I got to change shirts. I got to wash my hands after I'm eating this thing. But it looks good.
Dave, final
What
thoughts?
was the hot sauce? Do we know what the hot sauce is?
It is sriracha.
Sriracha. Okay. I was looking for Cholula with the iconic wooden cap. But this looks great, man. I like sriracha. Hey, a lot of people are making diverticulitis jokes in the comments, and that's just not cool, man. That's a real stomach disease that I battle.
They're making me laugh though. They're funny.
Yes, that would definitely be the Trojan horse, or maybe just the suitcase nuke that takes out my gut biome once and for all.
That picture alone gave one of our listeners diverticulitis, which is unfortunate.
Hey,
Crazy.
Dylan, you're a hash brown guy, right? Sweet potato hash.
Oh, you know I am. Me and the homie both big hash brown guys.
Well, Jonathan's going for your heart here.
Oh,
He did maple breakfast hash with sweet potatoes, brussies, and bacon. This guy is absolutely after Dylan Chevery's heart.
Oh,
Dylan, what do you think here?
I order a dish very similar to this at a local eatery here in Austin, and it is so good, and it looks very much like this. I'm very, very impressed. I don't know where this falls on the difficulty scale, which is the only thing that might be holding it back a little bit. But I love everything going on here. And out of everything we've gotten so far, I would be ordering this.
KJ.
for sure. Everything Dylan just said. The difficulty, or not difficulty, but the patience required to do all that prep work, cutting all those items up before you do the hash. I'm on board with that.
Mhm.
Pat?
This looks like a lot going on, but beautiful.
Also note the pandering with the mug.
Brad, I got a question for you, bud.
Hit me. Parks
I'm letting
wants some
Parks-
too.
I'm letting Parks speak. Were those sweet potatoes?
Sweet potatoes,
Yeah.
that's correct.
Oh, you know I love a low glycemic index. Man, that's like the kind of carb that I'm looking for. I love this. This might be my leader in the clubhouse. I can't really say for sure, but it's up there. I'm definitely considering it.
I like the color, the eggs, the mug. That's just going to be a good breakfast, as is what Aaron's doing here. He did a spicy marinara Italian baked eggs topped with smoked cheddar and served with a baguette and bacon.
I need that
Wow.
recipe. Holy shit.
Wow.
And he did a dip shot.
Oh, dip shot. Come on.
Kate, can you lead this one off for us?
This is by far the best one I've seen. Aesthetically pleasing, healthy portion size here.
We're gonna stop you at healthy for sure.
Yeah, I could use a little more toasting, but I won't dock any points. But this looks great.
Dave Ruff.
This really reminds me of the old country. I gotta say, bonus points for having Will DeFreeze fly out and take the original photo for him.
Nobody's doing that.
This I can honestly say this is not. I've never attempted to make this. I've never had Italian breakfast. To me is like I don't even know what we have like over there. Like it's just this is blowing my mind right now. I feel like I've been missing out on this all the times I summer in Firenze.
I feel like this is just what Italians eat for every meal. Some like bread, cheese, and red sauce, or a whole grain cheese and red sauce in some form or fashion.
Is this Italian huevos rancheros?
That's valid. That is valid. Never seen it, never heard of it. Would try it. Would probably love it.
KJ, is it in your top 5 or not? You gotta tell us, man.
Oh, this might be top 3 already. I'm brave enough to say that. Shout out to the IKEA cutting board too. So I love it. It's all in the details.
Dylan, your thoughts on this one?
I love everything about this, and it looks absolutely delicious. I don't know how breakfasty this really is, though.
No.
Marinara sauce in it. You said that. What else is in there?
Spicy marinara Italian baked eggs.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Maybe this. Okay. I've never heard of it. Maybe that's what's holding me back here. It looks fantastic.
Oh,
it's just it's a little hearty for breakfast, right?
With that attitude, yeah.
Exactly.
You're a little hardy.
Oh, Stella.
Oh, damn.
I bet you
Look at
Stella
that.
would smoke that thing.
Oh, Stella would eat it for sure.
He's also, shouts to Aaron. He's I think a 3-time appearance on this show. We have some talented people in here.
For sure.
Speaking of talented, KJ, how about Mackenzie's Southwestern Eggs Benny?
Oh,
Made with homemade honey English muffins. Honey is made on site from her wedding venue in their hometown and layered with Canadian bacon, sauteed red peppers, 2 eggs, poached soft with homemade hollandaise sauce, topped with cayenne, cilantro, and jalapenos, and paired with a spicy Bloody Merriman on the side.
Pretty good.
wow.
And you want the top shot, KJ? She gave it the top shot too.
Damn. I love
What do you
that she
think?
slid in that she's married. That's the wild part about all this. But everything else is great. I love being extra with like 2 sizes of peppers, 3 peppers actually. You got jumbo bell peppers, small bell peppers, and then throw in the jalapenos. It's a 3 pepper plate. I'm all for it.
Cat Pat, your thoughts?
Love Eggs Benedict. Miss it very much. This looks pretty good. Yeah, I don't really have any complaints. I'm not a big Bloody Mary girl, to be honest, but it looks good.
That's
That was my
unfortunate.
next question. So you're crushing mimos at brunch is what you're doing?
Exactly. I am a Mimo girl through and through.
Dylan Chevery?
My initial thought was that hollandaise with jalapeno peppers is a weird combo, but I think I was wrong in thinking that. I'm fully on board with this. I mean, I love just a classic eggs Benedict with the ham and the hollandaise. But this looks awesome too.
Dave Ruff, your thoughts on Canadian bacon?
Just in general,
Yep.
love it. It's an underrated pizza topping. Let me say this about this meal. This is aesthetically pleasing. This is the cute. This is a cute meal. It's a cute meal. I mean, look at it. It's just the little peppers, how they're just placed right there. I like what's happening. I needed a gut shot though. I didn't get one. We got the drone footage. I like that. Bloody Mary's solid. They didn't overdo the Bloody Mary. There's not like a cheeseburger like randomly sticking out of the Bloody Mary, which is always nice.
Cheeseburger.
You know what I'm talking about. Like, dude, that motherfucker stuff like slices of pizza and Bloody Marys.
know.
This is good. This is good. And I still don't understand how the wedding venue ties into this. If that was just a random flex.
Well, yeah, it's. She said they're English muffins, made like they're honey English muffins, and the honey is directly made at their wedding venue in their hometown. So
Okay.
whatever the recipe is, that honey is from the heart, Dave, made with love.
Yeah, well, I love bees. Bees are dying at an alarming rate, and whatever we can do to support them, I stand with them.
They say true love is your soul's recognitions of its counterpart in one another, Dave.
Nailed it.
Anyway, so did Doug, JJ.
Oh, here we go.
He's 3,000
Segway.
miles away from the nearest Whataburger, but he still had time to make his own honey butter chicken biscuits, served with bacon, hash brown sticks, and a trio of homemade sauces. The red is spicy ketchup, the white is honey butter, and the blue is blueberry jalapeno. And he got a Trizz shot too.
Okay.
This looks incredible.
He gave us a round 2 plate too. I love it.
And KJ, he gave us a round 3 after he bit into that son of a bitch. Look at
Come on. Come on.
God, I'm still stuck on the hash brown sticks, man. Those even look incredible. That bacon is perfectly cooked as well. Wow.
What is over the top? I missed that part.
Me too.
I don't actually know. He didn't really mention it. I don't know if it's a slice of cheese.
It looks
or
like
something.
smoked salmon. It looks like shaved
prosciutto?
papaya. I have prosciutto, probably. That's a great
whatever it is. It didn't make it to round 2, so it must be pretty good.
I don't even know where to start here. Cat Pat, you've been speechless by this whole thing. What do you think?
We gotta show Doug some love. He tries every week, and like he makes some pretty delicious fucking food. I just feel bad. Like we gotta show him the recognition he deserves. In these hash brown sticks, they are it. And is this a biscuit? It's a biscuit, right?
Biscuit.
Don't feel bad for Doug. He's eating right at least.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, yeah. I mean, I love the plating, the little ketchup dots, and the blueberry thing we got going on, and that biscuit.
Oh, hey, I figured out what the thing is. The thank you commenters. It's like a wrap, like whatever you would get at Whataburger.
Okay.
Wax
Okay.
paper.
He went the extra mile.
Damn, no. I can tell you this: no one is doing that.
That is
Absolutely
a critical step. I love it. The always hand scrape down the middle. It's solid. I love it.
Yeah, it comes like a dead body was dragged across that plate.
It was.
This looks unbelievable.
Dave, any final thoughts real quick?
I mean, look, here's the deal. This plate is going to rupture my appendix, but I'm eating it.
Is that connected to your diver dick?
Probably.
On a nice fruit parfait, little compote on the side.
Dylan, you were saying it's huevo season in Austin, Texas.
I don't
always
remember
saying
saying that. I don't remember saying that.
Well,
Brett,
it is.
But
Ooh.
Our friend Jarrett made steak huevos rancheros topped with homemade pico, a sunny side egg, black beans, avocado, and Cholula hot sauce, Dave. By the way, those are chunky farmer's potatoes with onions and garlic on the side. And he gave a close-up.
Ooh, show me the papas.
I don't know what that is.
Potatoes.
I'll zoom back out because I don't have another shot, but I do have a shot of the steak real quick. Just he added just to show his work. Dylan, you're the rancheros guy. What do you think?
I want a closer shot of what's going on here to really appreciate it. Oh, okay. I forgot this one. I missed this one the first round.
Jesus, Dylan.
Stop, Dave. Look, this looks bomb. I don't know what else to say. This looks really, really, really good.
Dave Ruff.
Party.
I co-sign. It does look bomb. Also, the steak. Go to the steak shot. The steak shot is like really going a long way here because like that's a perfectly cooked steak. I mean, it might be a little more medium than I would like, but for breakfast, I'm not trying to go full on rare. I don't need it mooing at me in the morning. So, this is strong. And I had, me, I make my patented Texas white boy huevos rancheros like once a week. This looks way better than mine. Way better.
KJ, are you a huevos rancheros guy?
I'm a fan of whatever's going on the plate. I mean, look at the fucking drip is all I'm thinking the whole time I'm seeing this. That Cholula drip is on point.
Cat Pat, are you a Cholula person?
Yes, I am. This looks. Yeah, this is it for me. This might be my number one. Some of these comments are out of control.
Man,
Fletcher's on fire tonight.
Yeah, Fletcher's doing numbers.
Dang.
It is unclear. You know who else is on fire, Dylan? Our friend Bert. He did Southern breakfast a la Berto, is what he said. Fried chicken thighs, blueberry pancakes, scrambled eggs, and bacon paired with mimos and a corgi.
Is that corgi alive or stuffed?
Taxidermy corgi.
Oh.
And he gave us the drone shot too, if you were wondering.
Oh, he brought in Will DeFreeze once again. I don't know if that's legal, but they're doing it.
Will's been putting in miles, man.
What do you think here? KJ, lead us off.
I mean, again, we've had two second plates. We've had two IKEA cutting boards. So there's some subtle themes I'm seeing this week, and I'm loving all of it. But the fried chicken for breakfast that's going on is an absolute move because that cleanup is a bitch. So,
oh yeah,
kudos to you.
How are you even doing that like before breakfast? I mean, you're waking up early to get that done.
Throw the chicken in the buttermilk overnight and hook it up in the morning, I guess. But that's a shot.
Cat Pat, this is the first dish to openly include mimosas. What do you think here?
I have a problem with drinking. What is it? Simply Orange? Is that the brand?
Oh no,
It's Simply Orange, yes.
I
with
have
calcium.
this. Up your game.
Ooh.
Oh, little edge.
I love the dog though.
Dave
Love
Ruff.
dogs. Dogs are tight. Dogs are tight. Hey, so is this just chicken strips for breakfast? Am I missing something? Don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of chicken strips. It's just, is it supposed to be served on bread? I missed
Pancakes.
Pancakes.
Okay.
Blueberry pancakes.
What is it? Is that one bowl? Is that eggs? What is in that one bowl?
Scrambies, yes.
Okay. Can you give me the drone footage?
I'll hit you with a drone, yep.
It could just, I hate to be that guy, but like, it just looks like a disturbing amount of, or lack of seasoning on those eggs. Like I don't see much on them. I gotta say the frying on the chicken looks like they did a good job. As someone who is terrible at frying outside of frying the air, like they did a good job here. Simply Orange, if you're gonna go with a anything other than Central Market fresh squeezed orange juice, Simply Orange is the move. But yeah, Kate, I get what you're saying.
Thank you.
Dylan Chevery.
Some people are weirded out by mixing chicken and eggs on the same dish. I'm not one of those people. This looks pretty good, but like Dave said, not too breakfasty.
We have one more professional that wanted to comment on this. I believe he's in the green room. Michael Weiner, your thoughts on this?
Oh my!
Hello, it me. Hi guys, great to be here. When is Golick Jr. going to be on? I'm really excited for Mike and Micah. The world's been waiting for it. He got a big promotion this week, and I'm looking for my big break. I will say the thing that hello to the rest of the crew here, KJ, Cat, Pat, the guys, howdy. If you go back to the image, you might notice, and I noticed right away, that bottle of sparkling is from Trader Joe's. That is Blanc de Blanc. That is a $5.99 bottle, of which which is actually a pretty good alternative if you're having a party. If there are many bottles of champagne and lots of mimosas going on, I have no problem with that bottle. However, if you're only going to have dinner for two, including some mimosas, you're going to want to step up the OJ, as Cat Pat said, and you're certainly going to want to crack something that costs more than $6. No offense. And I'm also with Dave.
In this economy?
Yeah, well, hey, that's fair. Trust me. I am one of those people, Dylan. I don't like chicken and eggs in the same scenario. It's just weird to me. Why would you do that? There's not anything fundamentally wrong, but like chicken is not a breakfast food. And if you want to do chicken as a breakfast food, there must be waffles. I guess you could get away with pancakes. I'm not sure where I'm jumping in. I know you guys have been doing this for the better part of an hour now. And it just feels great to be with you guys, really.
Wow.
Well, thank you, Micah. You might enjoy this next dish more. Alec, our friend, here's the deal. I'm going to put up this picture. It's a gut shot of what Alec did. I really need you to pay attention to the description, though, because the picture I don't think it does it justice. So here we go. Alec made this. Now, this is a breakfast casserole from a family recipe with Italian bread cubes at the bottom of a pan big enough to revive the entire family on July 5th. Intertwined, slow-cooked bacon on top of the bread cubes, Asiago cheese, Parmigiano Reggiano, hot Italian sausage, American cheddar, 34 eggs, seasoned with garlic, parsley, thyme, pepper, fennel, and chives, and topped off with breadcrumbs and cooked at 425 for 70 minutes. There's the breadcrumb shot. Now it's served with hot toasted Italian bread, your choice of hot sauce. He gave you the choice, Dave, and Miller High Life beer mosas. Did we get all that?
I don't know if y'all can see in the background there, but it's a still from our live stream on the TV there, which I appreciate.
Cat Pat, do you want to kick this one off?
34 eggs. So many fucking eggs. That's all I have to say.
Why 34? Couldn't you
drop two?
Why couldn't you just go with the even 3 dozen?
He had a 32 pack and then 2 from the old pack.
32.
He also, I feel bad because he included two GIFs in his files, but the files were too big to import into our streaming service. So
I was going to say
technology is just not there.
A TikTok, and that would have given us the gist of it, but I guess he tried to. So shit.
he had like him lifting a piece out of the casserole. It looked unbelievable. KJ, what do you think of the intertwined bacon here?
I think I've seen this guy's YouTube channel. He screams at the camera a lot, big beard, and like wraps turduckens together, goes all crazy. It's an impressive thing, but this is, I respect the effort. I respect the hustle. It fed a family. Can't hate on that.
Dylan?
I have zero doubt this tastes absolutely amazing. I'm impressed with the whole. Michael, don't get that face out of here. This is going to taste really, really good. There's no doubt. I'm a fan. What can I say? I don't need a sexy picture to get the point across. I can tell that tastes really, really good.
That's not what I heard.
Come on, Dave. Come on, man.
Dave Ruff?
I love hot Italian sausage as much as the next guy. I just don't know. I just don't know how this is. I have no idea what this is going to taste like. I cannot. My brain is like short circuiting, trying to imagine the texture. Like I don't know what this is going to feel like in my mouth. It looks great. It looks great. The effort's there. I love that he's drinking the champagne of beers with it. Nothing goes better with breakfast than the champagne of beers. But as far as this is in my top 4.
Micah, final thoughts on the caloric intake of I don't even know.
Well, gosh, I don't even know where to start. I have a couple points here. This is also in my top 4, as it is the second thing that has been offered to me. I will say I categorically have an issue with egg breakfast casseroles. These things never appeal to me. It's weird. Eggs are an easy thing to make for individuals. Even if you have 10 people at your house, scramble up 20 eggs. This isn't a weird – there's something that weirds me out about egg casseroles. I'm sorry. And I'm also kind of with Dave on this. I love a great Italian sausage. What's better than that? I don't know how that works with eggs. And the bacon might just be too much. It's not for a lack of effort. I commend this person for trying hard. And also the step-by-step instructions and photography. Outstanding work.
Yeah.
You deserve some credit. I just don't think this is for me. Sorry, fam.
Another kudos to the mimosa. I forgot to mention that. And I didn't say anything about the real extra neat drizzle after everything else that went on.
Oh, drizzle me, daddy. What up, Parks?
He saw that he was on camera and he had to dip out.
You dipped out. Well, I'm gonna that was a bit of a lengthy one. I'm gonna simplify it here. Our boy Davey, he repurposed some Cajun pork. He repurposed some Cajun pork tenderloin into breakfast tacos with a sidecar of extra meat filling. Now, what he also did was saute it in butter with onion, chopped jalapeno, and Chef Boyardee Dave's secret blend of herbs and spices, aka garlic, cayenne, and Milwaukee iron. I don't know what that is. Topped it with a sunny side egg, more cayenne because he's a spicy boy. His words, not mine. Sriracha and some TJ's Green Dragon chili sauce. Dave, you were agape to begin.
Okay. So we just have a sidecar of a meat overflow. So there's just a surplus of meat, and we're just like, all right, let's just get it on this damn plate.
Yes,
I like that.
Precisely.
Because, you don't want to – maybe he didn't have an extra tortilla, or maybe he was just kind of, maybe he's watching his carb intake. Respect to that. Can I ask, is there anything about these tortillas homemade, or do we know they're not Mission, are they? They don't look like Mission.
I can speak to that, Dave. These are not homemade tortillas. These are, and they don't even appear to be properly warmed. That is, I'm sorry, I'm not waiting my turn here, Brett. These tortillas look straight out of the bag, and that is unacceptable. This guy went the extra effort, or this lady, whatever it is. He says he's a spicy boy, whatever. The spicy boy or girl, they took a lot of steps here. They did a lot of work. They repurposed leftovers. It was an excellent decision. You can't just take 2 tortillas out of a bag and throw them on your plate. Unacceptable. And
the tortilla can make or break your taco, your breakfast.
It certainly
food.
can.
It can.
In defense of store-bought and Mission tortillas, I'm brave enough to ride for them. There's nothing worse than getting some La Tortilla Factory tortillas or La Michoacana tortillas, and they go bad in like 4 days. So, Mission will last me till September. You keep some of those on deck in the cabinet. You eat your fresh ones when you got them. The last 3 days of the week, you switch over to Mission.
KJ, I agree with you, but you must ride with me on this. Those tortillas must be properly warmed, and these clearly did not see a griddle. They didn't see a gas burner. These tortillas look like they came straight out of the package, and you can't do that. Am I wrong?
I'll defer to Cat Pat.
Cat Pat, your thoughts on these tortillas?
I'm gonna be honest. These look exactly like the tortillas I buy, and I think the brand is Mission, or even worse, I think it's store brand. But I do this thing. I don't know if you guys think this is weird. If I eat eggs in a wrap, I will open up the wrap, eat it with a fork and knife, and then I will eat the. Okay, Dave's shaking his head now.
Then you would tell people that you do that?
Yeah, like I'll do an open face situation, then I'll eat the actual wrap after.
It's not a wrap, Cat Pat. I'm sorry. I hate to interrupt you. I know that you guys are up in the top right corner of America, and you guys call these wraps. That is a taco on a tortilla. That is not a wrap. There's nothing wrapping about it. Okay, and my fiance does this on occasion, and it's upsetting. Okay, you didn't get a wrap. That's a tortilla. That's a taco. Perhaps an open face taco, and if you stop, I can't allow you to get away with that.
Micah, shut up.
Man, I am really fired up tonight, guys. This is so much fun.
You have to realize the gold medal goes to Brett because he knew how to ration like 10 minutes to Micah and get 50 minutes of content out of him.
Oh, yeah.
It's pouring out of me.
Until 9
So
o'clock.
I'm sorry, but that's not a wrap. Okay? It just isn't. And Bobby Valentine didn't invent it. It's just it's a real trigger for me.
Dylan, final thoughts on this one.
I don't know what else there is to add, really, except for this. It might be over seasoned and over sauced. There's a lot of flavors battling out here, and it kind of concerns me. I would love to try it and be proven wrong.
One thing I would add here is that the fried egg, as opposed to the scrambled, once you bite into it, there's another sauce coming in addition to the sauces, which I think, that runny yolk is an additional sauce. I think I'm with Doran here.
He did say he's a spicy boy. You have to give him credit for that.
Goodness gracious.
Shout out to Davey.
Two more competitors here. You might be familiar with this one. He's actually in this live stream. KJ, this is yours. French Cristo al fresco.
Yeah,
Now,
it's a failure.
Before I put the picture up, I just want to read your quote. And I quote, "To my fans out there hoping to see the next big thing in breakfast, I regret to inform you that we are still not at the mountaintop. Our attempt to create the famous Bennigan's Monte Cristo with French toast in the elements of a Texas summer fell short of its goal. Our researchers have gone back to the lab to reevaluate the batter and frying techniques, and thus today I share with you signs of our progress with hope that it will inspire you to chase your dreams too." KJ, here we are.
Oh,
Look at that sunset, man. It's golden hour.
dude! You live on a golf course, man?
Yeah, nice golf course flex, KJ.
Oh, I mean, Cat Pet's here with a lake. I've got some grass out back that people walk around on.
KJ also included a murder weapon, some sauce, a gut shot, some powdered sugar, and this situation.
Yep.
Goodness. KJ, I will give you the floor as it is your dish.
I've got to fully admit the shots you see with two sandwiches, I failed to. Monte Cristo is a sandwich fully dipped in batter and then deep fried, at least at Bennigan's it is. And those two sandwiches did not get deep fried properly. So I can't accept any victories off these.
Dave, your thoughts on what KJ did here?
Anything that can make me think about Bennigan's and the great times that I had at Bennigan's in Cedar Hill, Texas. The notorious Blues Busters at Bennigan's. The Monte Cristo sandwich is a top 6 sandwich of all time. KJ, man, you may not have nailed it, but I would eat this, and it looks great.
Dylan, what do you think of the sunset sandwich one-handed combo here? By the way, that's a one-handed. I want to reiterate that.
The whole scene there is shut up, Brett. The whole scene there is strong. The golf course backdrop and the golden hour is sunset. I mean, the whole thing looks fantastic, and I would eat the shit out of that. That looks great. Props to you, KJ.
Kate, you're a fan of murder weapons and the TV that comes with it. What do you think here?
This looks good. I would give myself a gluten attack to eat this sandwich.
That's
huge
high praise.
compliment.
It means a lot.
Yeah.
I respect the celiac contingency.
Micah, the floor is yours.
Tremendous effort here. The execution may not be there on the first run, but this is not an easy sandwich. This isn't an easy breakfast. I'm not taking leftovers, scrambling a couple of eggs, squeezing some sauces on there, not to just roast the previous guy, but like that's a Tuesday night.
Sure.
That's a Tuesday night dinner. That's fine. This takes a lot of effort. This is really something. Where am I pointing? Look, KJ, you went for it, and you deserve a round of applause. I don't know. I don't want to be weird. The Monte Cristo at Bennigan's especially never really appealed to me. The fried element, the powdered sugar, it's just not for Micah. But I think what you've done here is taken
Any Micah talking.
If you told me that I knew that we were going to be looking at breakfast tonight, okay? No one out there, none of the 6 people on this screen expected, well, maybe KJ did. The other 5 people did not expect to see an ode to Bennigan's Monte Cristo. And for that, you blew me away.
That's high praise. Last but not least, guys, our friend Jamie. This was getting a lot in the paddock. This was getting a lot of
hype.
Backers.
A lot of hype on Twitter.
There's a lot of hype for Jamie here.
Goodness.
It was the favorite in the paddock. The horse looked great, and then Jamie came out through a 99 on the black with this breakfast pizza. That she made with sausage, free-range eggs, Vermont sharp cheddar, everything bagel crust, and a chive and onion cream cheese-based sauce with a classic Bloody Mary on the side. Homemade smoked tomato Bloody Mary mixed with Tito's, cilantro lime salt, and just a simple garnish with a slice of bacon. Here's a closer look.
Oh,
Goodness. And she did the pull away. And yeah, Dave, she flipped it over and showed the seasoning.
Man.
Oh,
shit.
Cat Pat, you have the floor to lead off our final dish of the evening.
I've said this a few times. This is my number one. This is it for me. I love everything. Bagel seasoning. I've never seen like a breakfast pizza thing like this before. So, point for creativity. But yeah, this looks bomb. Send me the recipe, please.
Dylan Chevery.
Yeah, my first, Kate, I know what you mean. That my first introduction to breakfast pizza was at that place in Chicago with Micah and Dave. You were both there. They had a bunch of breakfast pizzas, and they're really, really good. This looks phenomenal. I love the everything bagel crust. Big fan of that. My only critique, and it's very, very minor, is that some of the slices you're not getting you're not getting much egg. And again, that's very minor. This looks incredible. I'm very on board. Well done, Jamie. I believe was her name. Well done, Jamie.
KJ.
Yeah.
First, shout out to the supremely talented Ricky Prosper in the comments who asked if that was a fidget spinner, referring to the 3 eggs on top. But
Good.
the quality cook on those eggs is flawless. I'm not huge on onion seasoning, so I'm not all about the bagel seasoning, but I respect it. I definitely respect it. And it looks like we've got a half a cooterie plate over there in that Bloody Mary, so that's looking good.
Micah Weiner.
I'm not a breakfast pizza guy. I will
Shocker.
echo what Dorn said and what some of the commenters have said here. Imagine getting a slice without an egg. This, best I can tell, correct me if I'm wrong here, there is no sauce on this pizza. It was just cheese and sausage and eggs. I don't know what kind of sausage you would put on it.
There was a sauce.
Let me
I
correct
forgot.
you then.
And you did say egg yolk was a sauce a couple items ago, so you got to own that.
So there was the sauce, Micah, is a chive and onion cream cheese based sauce.
I'm sorry I missed that. Okay, where I was going with this is, and no, James Rodriguez, you cannot boot Micah. Look, where I was going with it is the time, the effort, the thought that went into this to go with the cream cheese, to go with the everything seasoning. It deserves a lot of credit. You can mail in a breakfast pizza. Not my favorite thing, but I appreciate it. It's cooked to a fine level. There's brownness. It seems uniform. I'm impressed, and as we can see with that bloody, outstanding. Shouts to Dorn. Flashback to our brunch at the Parlor, I recall, in Chicago.
That's what it's called.
Bloody Mary experience of my life, and now that I see this bloody here, I'm starting to get pretty excited. So, and no one will be replacing me with Ted from Pittsburgh. Whoever said that, Brian.
Aside from porridge, Micah, what
Sorry.
do you eat for breakfast aside from porridge, Micah? Just so the people have an idea.
Well, similar to my good friend Cole Campbell, I'm an intermittent fasting boy, so I don't actually eat breakfast.
Okay.
But when I do, it's generally tacos.
All right.
Dave Ruff, you have a hammer.
you know.
Did this live up to the hype?
Wait, what? What do I have?
The hammer. The hammer.
Oh, okay. Jeez. Wednesday. I got a question. What's the glass on glass is making me a little bit unstable.
I think it's a lazy Susan.
Okay. I just I would expect this to be. It's fine.
That's
At first I thought it was just set down on like the patio table, which I thought was I couldn't. That was making me short circuit in my germaphobe brain, but it's not. It's fine. I normally don't do za for breakfast. I would make the exception here. However, in the event that I was like splitting this with like 3 people, maybe 4, someone's going to be very upset because like if I get the slice without the egg, somebody said this earlier, then I'm just going to be like watching the person bite into the yolk in their slice with the egg, and the yolk's going to be dripping out of the corners of their mouths, and I'm going to be over here just like a cuck with the yolkless slice in my hand. So This is good. This is good. This got a lot of hype on Twitter. The bloody. I've got questions about the bloody. What? I wish I had a drone shot of that bloody because I need to know what's in it. It looks like there potentially is some bacon sticking up. I don't mind bacon in my bloody.
Well, pepperoni, lime, and question mark on the cheese.
They did make a homemade Bloody Mary mix, so no worries there. And cilantro, lime, salt on the rim.
Okay.
Oh, that changes things. Thank you. Okay, this is in my top 4.
Well, that's it, folks. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to run through every dish. Just a quick little refresher for the folks out there and our judges.
I feel like we had 35 of them tonight.
We had 14. It was our biggest yet.
Okay.
And I just said, screw it, because it's the last air fryer giveaway until we come up with another prize. Anyway, our friend Dana made the Buddy Working pancakes, courtesy of Washed Media.
If Parks was voting, that would be number 1 for him. I can promise you.
Micah, you got any thoughts on that one?
Nope, I got nothing.
Chris, our friend Chris, did a Texas-style smoked brisket taco, and then he showed his work with the brisket. Dave was a fan of that meat. One more time. And our friend Gordon went with the homemade shakshuka, Dylan. Gave you a skillet shot as well. Shakshuka is a North African / Mediterranean dish. Danny went with the Bryson DeCham breakfast sandwich, which is just an absurd. There's 2 different kinds of eggs. There's 2 different kinds of meat. A bagel with cream cheese on it already. Unclear if it was toasted. Jonathan, he went with a maple breakfast hash with sweet potatoes, Brussies, and bacon.
Are there mushrooms there?
I don't know.
Yes. Yeah.
Brussies and bacon.
Yeah, buddy.
Our friend Aaron, he's a multiple entry guy. He did a spicy marinara Italian baked eggs topped with smoked cheddar, served with a baguette and bacon and a dip shot, which that thing is just going to put you out of commission for a minute. Mackenzie went Southwestern Eggs Benny and homemade honey English muffins with honey made on site from her wedding venue, which she made very clear. Canadian bacon, poached eggs, hollandaise sauce that's homemade, and a bloody with just a lime, it looks like, and maybe a celery stick in there too.
Definitely a celery.
Dude, this breakfast meal just hung a Live, Laugh, Love sign in my patio room.
It definitely had a Breakfast with Tiffany's poster in its college bedroom.
How about Doug from the other side of the globe doing a honey butter chicken biscuits in true Whataburger fashion with bacon, hash brown sticks, and a trio of homemade sauces? He got the drizzle shot, and he got the gut shot for you, Micah. Jared.
Is that something I'm known for? I'm confused.
Yeah,
Jared
Now, I guess.
a huevos ranchero that somebody said was going to win tonight, along with the breakfast taco. We'll see. Huevos ranchero steak with homemade pico, sunnyside egg, black beans, avocado, and Cholula hot sauce. There's a close-up and a meat shot. Then we have Bert, who made his fried chicken thighs, blueberry pancakes, scrambled eggs, and bacon, and $5 champagne.
Time out. They're thighs? Those are thighs.
Chicken thighs, yes.
Did not know they were thighs. That changes the equation. Thank
The
you.
fried chicken looks quite good there. That's somebody who knows what they're doing. I will say that.
Alec made the breakfast casserole from his family's recipe with 34 eggs.
34 eggs.
Intertwined bacon,
I love it.
beef, 3 different kinds of cheeses, breadcrumbs, and the like. Then we had Davey with his unclear if they're homemade or not tortillas. He didn't specify.
It's clear.
Should have gone with 3 sidecars.
Our friend KJ, who is right in front of us,
Ineligible.
ineligible, but an ode to Bennigan's with a fantastic scene, and Jamie with a breakfast pizza. Cat Pat, do you want to see anything one more time?
No, but I have a question. How many people was the 34 egg meal for? Do we know?
Just
2.
Wait, they said the whole fam.
They said the family after 4th of July. It was a Sunday morning, July 5th meal.
Is that like 4 people or like 8 people? I'm just curious. No,
He did say it's Italian bread at the bottom. I would assume it's a
Cat.
large family based on that fat alone.
We taught the world how to eat.
Yeah, hopefully it fed 34 people.
Look at the comments.
I can't see the comments. I'm on my.
34. They're all saying
Maybe 34 eggs is a good name for our sports podcast.
All right, Cat Pat has waived her turn. KJ, do you want to see anything one more time?
It's not going to get my vote, but just any more airtime for thick BDC. So if we can see the Bryson DeChambeau sandwich, pony up real quick. All right. There we go.
It's what I mean. It's going to take a minute to eat, and you're probably going to do it with a fork. But
Yeah.
Is
Don't
that
eat
just
this.
black coffee? Did we figure out, was there anything special?
homemade.
It's just
cold
constant.
brew.
It's
Hey, cold brew.
concentrate. They didn't cut
Capital
it.
B coffee for
They
sure.
do deserve credit for having a visibly open Vizzy.
Yeah.
So we know they're not just faking it. So shouts
That-
to you.
That sandwich just cost me $34 at Max's Wine Dive.
Micah, one thing. Any more visuals you need?
I don't believe so. I think I know where I'm leaning.
I have to go to bed. Dylan, anything?
No, my mind is made up.
Dave?
I think I'm Gucci.
All right, we'll start it off. Pat, you have 2 votes. Please rank them in order first and second.
Okay. My number 1 choice is Jamie's breakfast pizza kind of thing.
There it is.
That situation is bomb. Second place, I will go with the sandwich with the Vizzy.
The Bryson DeChambeau breakfast sandwich, apparently.
Yes.
Right here.
Yeah, and I'm a little disappointed there weren't very many sweet breakfasts like pancakes, that kind of thing. But I'll let it slide.
There was somebody did a Danish sort of pie. I forget his name, and I apologize, but it looked phenomenal. It's tough to break into these categories.
Mm.
When we did desserts last week, it was a great looking thing. I'll give you an honorable mention on that. Whoever made the blueberry or raspberry Danish.
I think that was Montana. It was beautiful.
KJ, first and second place.
I'm going to go with the second plate of the shakshuka, second place for the hash.
So first place for the shakshuka,
Yes.
right here. Boom, boom.
Yes.
Shakshuka.
I just like shakshuka. It's a fun word.
And second place for the hash, you said, correct?
Yes.
This is the one?
Yes, sir.
Michael Weiner?
Since I hopped in early, I'll just give 1 vote. But before I do, I would like to shout out Timothy Levitt in the comments, who now knows that we are now referring to the number 34 as a Dorn's dozen from now on, which is hilarious. Timothy also said that I look like a young Paul Simon. I think you're looking for Art Garfunkel with his hair, but that's good too. So thank you. Anyone who says I'm young would be fantastic. My vote is simple. I like the hash. What appear to be mushrooms in there set it off for me, as the kids say. Shouts to the hash boys out there. That is actually, people ask what my preferred breakfast is. It is some form of a hash. And that cast iron skillet, sweets, you're in.
And you're forfeiting your second vote.
Correct.
Okay. Dylan Chevery.
I agree with Mike on the hash. That has had my attention since I hit the screen. That is my second place vote, however. My first place vote is the honey butter chicken biscuit, which looks absolutely phenomenal.
Ooh.
And the thing I would most like to eat right now. I love everything about it. The bacon, the hash stick, and then the sandwich. I love this. So,
Dave, before you go, I want to remind everybody we have a first place vote for the honey butter chicken biscuit. We have a first place vote on the hash, and a second place vote. A first place vote on the shakshuka from KJ, and a first place vote on Jamie's Breakfast Pizza. Dave, as always, you have the hammer. I'll correct myself. Where are you going tonight?
Why does the onus end up on me?
Anus.
Here's my three in no particular order: shakshuka, marinara dip shot, criminally underrepresented here,
Yeah.
and the honey butter chicken biscuit sandwich. However, with that being said, and in light of these uncertain times, I got to say that the winner for me, my numero uno, number one, it's a honey butter chicken biscuit sandwich.
Wow.
Attaboy, Dave.
I was happy to hear that.
I think that's an excellent choice, but Brett, didn't you say that this was someone across the pond? Can we send this person an Instant Pot? Are they eligible?
I believe he's in Hawaii, Micah.
I'm just saying. This is an excellent choice, Dave. Well done.
Give it to him. Either way, he's a winner.
Doug E. Fresh on Twitter. Doug to some.
Oh, I know Doug.
Mr. Fresh to others. Congrats on winning the breakfast challenge. That's a phenomenal dish.
Yeah. Hell yeah, it is. Look at that. Look at the hash, man.
Thanks for bringing the
Dude,
hammer.
the blueberry. Hey, anytime, Micah. The blueberry. What was the sauce there? The blueberry jalapeno, something or other, habanero.
He had three different sauces. One was spicy ketchup. One was blueberry jalapeno, and the third was honey butter.
Dude, I am intrigued by the blueberry jalapeno. My taste buds are asking all the questions right now.
Lost in the sauce right now. I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's solid. Well, thanks, gang. That's all for now. Cat Pat and KJ and Micah. Thank y'all for hopping on.
Thank you, guys.
Another week
Appreciate
of Kate. Wow.
I'm still here. Shout out to the number 34, and shout out to everybody who's listening to Mind of Micah. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at Micah Weiner, MICAHWIENER. Mind of Micah bringing fire this week. See you later. Bye-bye.
Phenomenal. Well, guys, before we take off, we have one more person of the Wash Media crew to hear from. Human Randy is in the stream. Randy,
go for Savage.
It's like he's over the Atlantic right now or something.
Where are
you, Randy?
I'm flying high in the skies, Dylan.
Where do you get your internet up there?
From the satellites.
Well, of course.
Looks like you're kind of just stuck at an angle there. You're not really doing much with the plane. Can you turn one way or the other there, or?
Yeah, I'm really high up, so you can't really see the motion. But we got pretty. Oh shit! Hold on. I think I got a bogey. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Wow. I think they took him out of the sky.
I don't know what happened. I hope he's okay.
Man, I guess we should stick around and wait and see if he's okay.
I think maybe he's dead.
No,
I hope not.
Is he going to come back here?
Can we hold his pay if he is?
I don't know. His
video now. I think maybe he's inverted now. What's going on here?
Oh no!
Oh, get some!
Oh, there it is.
He's inverted.
I was inverted.
Don't worry, he's peeling off now, going with his tail between his legs. All right, I got one thing to say. Just make sure that you go onto YouTube and you give all of our thumbs up. If you're enjoying a seltzer this summer, make sure it is a Vizzy Hard Seltzer. AMA on Friday. Me, I'll be back on the ground.
Well, get home
Just
safe,
like and
Randy.
subscribe.
If you
Dude, that's a really good Tom Cruise.
Man, Randy, you crushed that, man. Appreciate
You guys
it.
got anything else for me?
No, just fly safely and get home. All right,
Randy, what's your call sign?
Savage.
Oh, okay.
you got to think that was already taken.
Yeah.
I took it back. That's how savage I am.
Oh, geez. Okay. That's pretty savage.
All right, man. That's tight.
Before
All right, see you boys later.
before the blood goes to your head. Yeah, okay. Get home safe, Randy.
Wow, he really did that.
Did he have a beer bong attached to his mouth? What was?
I don't know.
That was a fun one.
That was fun. Shouts to our winner. Shouts to Jamie on the breakfast pizza too. Had a lot of hype. It delivered. I just think it's tough to compete in that situation.
How about that pizza?
She was number one on Twitter, but sometimes it doesn't translate to the live stream. And look, I apologize, but you did a great job.
Well, dang, that's all I have. Shouts to Will. He'll be back next week. He had a dinner.
I'm interested to hear who he would have voted for.
I am as well. Yeah, I was waiting for like a Will DeFreeze comment or text or something. There might have been one, but I was on another program. So, anyway, thanks guys. Thanks chat. We'll come up with something to judge next week. If it's not dinners, we'll do something. Dylan,
Bye.
later.